Hey there guys, and welcome back to mine and Mal's co-op Let's Play of Master of Orion. So far we've encountered, what is it, 4 now of the species, Mal?
You know what, let me double check. You found the Cylons last time, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, let's see. So we've got the Sakura, we have the Martian Pride, and the Cylons.
So it's only 3 so far.
So the other one would be...
There's one more hidden race somewhere.
It'd be the humans, and my guess is they are... it's going to be one of those yellow stars over there in the north central part of the... north of the galactic center.
Yeah, so they're on the opposite side to us by the looks of it, because that's the only one we haven't encountered. So it's still in a bit of a precarious position, I suppose, in that sense. So we haven't discovered them all. We haven't got the Cylons' homeworld on map yet.
We just know that they exist.
Yeah, exactly. We've just got one. I've got one of their scout ships up here, so we're doing quite well. All right. So last time I was choosing production for one of my planets, so I got to get that sorted. So this is the new one, currently on -1 credit. It's only got two sort of guys on here. I can't remember what you recommended on this one. I think it was the hydroponic farms.
To get your growth up.
Yeah, exactly. And then the government support facility is a good one as well, wasn't it? Because obviously getting the morale to be quite high.
The morale. Yeah, normal build order, it just depends on the planet. If you've got a planet that's food rich, then you can go for production right away and put the single person in production. In which case, then what I normally do is something like automated factory, then probably a hydroponic farm, then government building, and then take it from there based on what you need. It's kind of the standard build, so to speak.
Yeah. So what we were gonna try and trade tech as well, weren't we?
Yeah, you know what? Someone made a good suggestion. I had forgotten about this, but yeah, you can actually, at least in previous iterations of the game, you could just trade, straight up trade, not trade, but gift.
Gift, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm going to call an audience with you.
Okay.
And
I know
then,
I'm researching biotechnology at the moment, aren't I? Because that's the we were going to try and see if we could trade with that. And
yeah, I'm going to try to. Let's see. I don't see a gift option anywhere.
Maybe that's not in the game yet. We are still in early access, though, aren't we? So at the end of the day, I suppose there's mostly some features that aren't quite programmed in yet.
Yeah, I'm not. I mean, there's exchange tech, but there's.
Well,
no tech available for negotiation.
I've got my technology done, because I'll be. I think I've got it down. Biotechnology. It looks like it's going to take 2 turns.
Or they might have taken it out, right? They might have taken gifting out for human players for this expressed reason. It's certainly possible. Let me try do diplomacy real quick with. Let's see. Let me talk to the Sakura guys and see if that's an option.
Okay. No, that's sensible actually.
We're listening.
No, it doesn't look like it's an option. So I don't know. So it could be that they haven't unlocked enough tech to do it. I guess that could be a possibility.
Yeah, because we have advanced really quick.
Or maybe actually, hold on. Maybe I wasn't looking. Actually, I wasn't looking on the right side on the other one. Hold on. Let me go back and look at you real quick. Then we gotta move forward.
Yes, definitely. So actually, whilst you're looking at that, I'm going to ask a question of you, though, nonetheless. And when it comes to the special on a planet, what does that basically come down to? What does it mean in relation to planets when you have the special? Like I've got my homeworld's got seagrass.
Yeah, it's an increase in food. I think it's 100. So if you're looking at a planet, and I'll do the same thing right now so that people are seeing what we're talking about. Let me go to. Here, I'll go to my homeworld and look there. So if you go to that planet that has it, okay, I have a special, I have artifacts. So I'm going to hover over research, and it should tell me somewhere in there.
If you go to a special and hover over it, it gives you, so it's not like there is the special seagrass means that there is actually like a specific, like, you know, extra resource you can get or anything like that. It's just a symbolic sort of overarching thing to symbolize what it actually does. So like for example, seagrass on mine says gives you food boost to the colony. So
right, so when you hover over food, it should give you that breakdown.
Yeah, so it's like an achievement, so to speak. The achievement could be called whatever, but it actually means this. That makes sense. Okay, because I wanted to investigate with you on that one, because that was something else that was just puzzling me slightly. Because I remember you told me about the artifacts and stuff like that. So
I mean,
wanted to make sure
if you've got seagrass, if you've got seagrass on that world and you hover over food on that world, it should list a breakdown. It should say food for this planet,
yes,
base population, and then modifiers, and there should be a percentage there.
Yeah.
So
then it's 100% on the modifiers. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. Cool. I just wanted to make sure, I knew what I was talking about in regards to that, basically.
It used to be, like, for the research thing, artifacts used to be +2, but I don't know how it's not entirely clear yet, how they're breaking that out. I do know that the artifacts are research, seagrass is food, dark quartz is production, and then gold is credits. I do know that. I just don't know exactly what the amounts are.
Doesn't give you the numeric breakdown anymore, does it?
All right, I went to the next turn.
On the world I've got it on, it's got research +3 at the moment, and I've got no one assigned to it. So I'm assuming that's what the bonus of the artifacts is.
Oh yeah, it could be
+1 or something like that.
Yeah, it could be.
Okay, yep, next turn. Dirty little Cylon scout coming down.
That's fine. I mean, they can't really do anything right now, but they're... Man, I've been playing a private game of them as them, and good lord, it snowballs fast in terms of like getting ahead tech wise. They're gonna be the problem one in this.
In the Ryler system, we've got that scouts now coming through the warp point. Shall I move over there to destroy him next turn when he finishes coming through?
The Cylon?
No. The in the Ryler system, it's the Persians. I know it's the Mershan, but I keep on calling them Persians, and that's what I'm going to stick with.
I don't see a Mershan ship, so.
It's just coming through from Kita.
Maybe I'll see it. I might see it next turn. I think the one coming in right now, is that theirs? Oh, it is theirs. Okay. Yeah, move up there and just block that warp point. Just guard it. Yeah,
because as I was thinking, I'll do that and then destroy them.
Yeah, that's fine.
When they come through. Okay, and I've got what it looks to be a scout here. Get him to keep investigating. Okay, and auto explore. And then that's it for me. I'm going to go next turn.
Okay.
You ready?
Yep.
Ooh. Silence just did something. Oh, they're now saying hello.
Oh, okay. Well, that's fine. As long as they're not hostile. And we want to probably try to keep them happy for now.
Yeah.
So
yeah, because they're going to be the only ones who can realistically at this point, I should imagine, compete with us technology-wise, because we have advanced so quickly. But on the other plus point, my first destroyer is done. So shall I head down to Ryla with that?
Yep, that's exactly what I'm doing with mine too.
Right, I'm going to destroy this scout. Quickly simulate that. Bye-bye, scout.
That's funny. I got the sound effect for you destroying it.
Okay.
Let's see.
So. What should I build now, do you reckon? Then? Should I build more destroyers, or should I just continue with the normal building? Because I should get my cloning center, really, shouldn't I, to get the population up?
Well, whatever you. I mean, we have an active war, so we can't. I've got a destroyer cooking now. Actually, yeah, I've got a Mark IV destroyer cooking right now, just because I've actually got 2 of them being built right now.
Oh, nice.
Just because I'm
curve on the old. Destruction.
I hope so. I'm a little concerned about the Marchand Pride, actually. I went to the next turn, by the way.
Oh, sorry, my apologies. I've just got to quickly choose my research. So that research is complete, which is cloning center and the death spores.
Okay.
I'm not going to worry about updating my blueprints for the moment. Go back. So now I should be able to trade that with you, shouldn't I? So on the next turn, we shall get that sorted. So next on the agenda. Alright, I'm going to go for just molecular manipulation now. But then, yeah, I'll go to next turn, and then let's see if we can trade up these technologies or exchange them, is it?
Yeah, so let's see. I just completed Colonial Revenue Services and Trade Goods.
Okay.
And then
do that, negotiate.
Hold on 1 second. I'm going to select my next one, which I think I'm going to go for Advanced Engineering for Space Elevator. So it reduces ship cost by 30%. That's a really, really good tech. So I'm going to grab that, Advanced Engineering, as my next one. And then, yeah, let's do diplomacy.
But on mine, yeah, it still comes up. Exchange tech. No tech available for negotiation.
Yeah.
So maybe that's just not programmed in at this point then.
Either that or they're disabling it for multiplayer or something. I don't know. Because what you just finished, actually let me make sure. What did you just finish? Biotech?
Yes.
Yeah,
That's the one we agreed on, wasn't it? That
yeah.
I'll do that one
And I don't I don't have it. So yeah, we should have been able to trade.
Gift you that, so that's a bit disappointing, really. I was kind of hoping that we would be able to use that to our advantage, but apparently not then.
Exchange tech. That's kind of silly. Well, I mean,
it's a bit disappointing, isn't it?
It's still, I mean, the reality is there's still big chunks of things not in here. Like half the races aren't in yet. You know, espionage is not in yet. If they're going to do ship veterancy, where the ships get better as they, you know, as they successfully win battles, none of that's in yet. So the reality is we just don't know, you know?
Yeah, this is it. Because we can't make assumptions or predictions on it at this point in time.
Yeah, I think, yeah, we really can't.
It's a pity, though. At the end of the day, it would be nice to know.
It would.
I need to know.
I'm gonna send a message to the devs and see if I can't get a few answers about that.
We're keeping busy, you see.
I don't know. I am gonna just assume that it's just not in there because of the fact that it's just not programmed in yet. Maybe they haven't got the mechanics worked out or something similar.
I think that's the case. I'm going to the next turn.
Yep. I'm already on the way. Okay, I've got more production to make. So what are we doing here? Minus 2 credits. Well, we like for morale. We're on 80% morale. So okay, what fleet is it that needs orders? Okay, yes, of course. So yeah, all right. Well, I'm just going to guard for now then, and next turn. I'm just waiting in the Ryleh system. I don't know. I assume it's Ryleh. More production. Over. Oh, I'm on +1. Yeah, literally +1 credits now. Scraping by just barely.
I have the exact same thing going on. That's the way it is, though. If you're really trying to build, that's just sort of the deal.
Because we're pushing the barriers at the moment, aren't we? As far as it goes with this situation. That's why I suppose I'm interested in getting those cloning centers up, because that way it means my population growth will be faster, won't it? So means I can start getting more credit quicker. Okay, well I think that's me for this turn, so I'm just going to go advance to the next turn again. Okay, I'm finally over to you with my destroyer. We've both got a frigate and destroyer in the system now. That's not bad.
Well, mine is... Where is my destroyer?
I thought he was in the system, or is that a factory?
No, that's a factory, which I can't do anything with yet. But I will be able to do something with it here as soon as that colony ship gets up here. You have to have a colony ship in the system to build a military outpost, yeah. Which is fine. Oh, that's kind of nice. That planet I just found up there in Kif. You should try to take that, dude. It has no connections. You should take that world. Kif Prime. Medium Terran poor, but it has artifacts, and it only has one connected point. That would be a great choke point.
Yeah, that is nice. Alright, yeah, we should try and get that sorted soon then. Maybe I'll look at producing a colony ship then as well.
The beginning part of our game too, our ships are so slow.
Yeah, I know, isn't it? It just
you get a couple of upgrades and then it's all of a sudden it's not a problem anymore. They're like zipping around the galaxy, but at first, yeah, they're pretty slow.
Oh no, I'm at -2 credits.
Just go up to 2 BC. Yeah, for a little bit. You don't have to do it for long.
Yeah, I know. Just the horror, isn't it? You want to Always stay in the positives and want to keep your morale high as well. It's balancing all these things, but that's merely what makes the game good, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, you know, what's interesting to me too is that not everybody's like us in terms of like really like, you know, there have been some people that have been kind of saying not so hot things about it. And I'm like, you know, for a game that's still in early access, I think there's an extremely high level of polish. And are people missing the fact that it's in early access?
Well, but this is the common problem nowadays. Everything's released, I suppose, in early access format nowadays. And I think because it's so commonplace, people seem to expect to get a mostly almost like 80-90% completed game in early access, which realistically, that's not early access. That would be late access.
Right, right.
It wouldn't, you know, early access means that the game is just about in a playable state so people can test it out. It usually doesn't mean that the game's in a fully functional state or like, you know, towards the end of development. It usually means that they're a year, maybe year plus away from completing the title.
Right.
It's just they're looking basically to crowdfund it and then give out what they've got.
And see, I think, I went to the next turn, by the way. I don't think that, I mean, I could be wrong, but I just don't think that that's what they've done, because you know, you think about, so the development team at NGD is backed by Wargaming. This is a Wargaming title, so they've got deep pockets. And before anybody says, well, you have to say you like the game now. No, I really don't. I've been playing Master of Orion. I've been playing the series for like, whatever, 20 plus years. And if the game sucked, I would say that it sucked. And just like most of the people I know, you know, I bought the game. You bought the game. It's not like anybody said, hey, here's a test code. That didn't happen. What I've liked,
we didn't do disclosure at the start of the series for that exact reason. We paid out of our own pockets to play this title. So it's all fair, realistically. And from my perspective, I'm a completely new player. I've got no previous sort of
that's the thing. That's what I think is interesting, is that I really like it so far, and I'm an ardent fan, which I disclosed at the very beginning, right? That I love Master of Orion, and you're new to it, and you know, strategy traditionally hasn't necessarily been your main kind of game, you know, that you would go for, and yet you really like the game.
Yeah, it's really addictive, as shown from the previous episodes when we've got to the end and I'm like, oh, really?
I am the president of the Human Republic.
This shows that it must be a good
May the
title. If someone's sitting there
cooperation
going, oh, but
between
I don't
our
want to finish playing right now, then that's definitely a massive positive, because that means you're enjoying the game so much they're not even noticing time passing. And that, to me, has always been the sign of an amazing game.
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't matter what it is. Like Minecraft for me was the same thing. It's one of those, just 5 more minutes. And then, it's 2 a.m. in the morning, and you're like, damn it, I've got to get up for work.
I'll just do one more turn. It's just one more turn. It's no big deal.
Yeah, exactly that.
By the way, I just found the humans.
Yeah, I saw that as well. And I've got a population boom. Oh, it subsides as it is. So I'm no longer in my population boom, unfortunately.
Speaking of which, I don't think I mentioned this to you, or maybe I did when you got it, but the best practice when you have a population boom, because you're getting like 100% modifier, is that even if you're working on something that you really wanted to complete production wise, is that you just dump everybody into food while it's going on to take advantage of it.
I should have done that then.
I guess I didn't mention it. I'm sorry. I should have.
That's no worries. At the end of the day, it's not like we're doing badly at this point, so I'm not complaining here. Okay, I'm just gonna go straight to the next turn. I'm not doing anything.
Copy. Me too.
All right. Scanners have detected electromagnetic disturbance nearby. We should explore. Okay.
You should, because every time you do that, you have the chance to get something.
Alright, so where was that?
Oh, this guy's gonna take this
it's the planet.
Large, errant, abundant. You know what? I'm actually going to just sit there and maybe discourage him from doing that. I'm just gonna sit there. It's fine. You can destroy my scout if you want to, humans, but you're gonna have to, because I'm not letting you just... I don't know if he'll colonize if it's blockaded like that. He might not.
Okay. I just got trade goods. I thought maybe that might help with sorting out my situation financially.
Oh, yeah, and the, what is it, Colonial Revenue Services or whatever?
Yeah.
Which replaced the old trade outpost or whatever it was called. that helps a lot. If you install those on all systems or on all planets, it'll fix your money problem.
All right, I'm going for advanced engineering next because the space elevator, so the ship costs going down.
Yeah, that's what I told you. I was researching for the same reason.
Yeah, that's just perfect, isn't it? And obviously, of course, the speed up on the production line.
Now, make sure, though, as you start to get these advanced structures, that you look at their cost. And what I mean by that is their maintenance. Like, I think the space elevator, I can't look at it right now, but I think it's like 5 per turn, which is quite a bit. So you only want to put those on your systems that you're like, okay, these are my top production systems. This is where I'm going to be building the ships, and only build them there.
Yeah, no, that makes a lot of sense at the end of the day.
Okay, I just got space elevator.
We soar ever high.
Really need
Welcome, Your
more
Highness.
population.
What wisdom do you seek?
Gonna have to put that through.
Now, here's something. And I'm just theorizing here. So I'm looking at super alloys, which is, I've gotten far enough in the tech tree now where you don't get both. It used to be in previous iterations of the game that there would be like 1 or 2 levels of tech where you could get everything, and then it would start to branch unless you had a trait called creative, which the Cylons had, which is why they were so popular, because they'd get all the research for every tier. But as you start to go up, you have to choose one. And I'm wondering if the fundamental tech you can't trade, because the game's like, well, you can get that. But I wonder if you start to get this advanced stuff, like example, super alloys, you have a choice between heavy armor and reinforced hull. I'm kind of curious.
I see.
I'm kind of curious if maybe like if I got one and you got the other, if that would be tech that would be considered. Yeah.
That
so
would
we'll
make
see.
a lot more sense, wouldn't it? Because of the factor that then that means you can get both as long as you're working with someone.
Yeah, that's.
But the base level techs aren't worth trading. That's why they're not available for negotiation.
Right. I mean, maybe. I don't know. I mean, but it'll be interesting to see.
Oh, that is a good hypothesis, and it's as good as any, as far as I'm concerned. Anyway, so nonetheless, next turn.
Next turn.
Keep these turns rolling fast. Okay, I have now got another destroyer.
See, I'm working on colonial revenue services, and then I'm going to put in something else to think about too is you're probably okay because we have secured Rayla, and then, but you have humans and Cylons clearly that can get into your territory. So, you have, where's your like furthest point?
At the moment,
I see.
In one in each system around my main system. So I'm
yeah,
not...
you need to secure Kef like as soon as you can, because if you can secure that and put up a military outpost on the furthest warp point, then you pretty much have secure borders, and then you can just pile up your defenses and you don't have to worry as much.
Yeah, it looks like they're definitely going to colonize that planet we're hovering around at the moment, though, because there is a colony ship now in there.
That's why I haven't. That's why I haven't moved. And if you look at this, they've got another colony ship coming up and another scout, so they're pushing hard to expand.
Yeah.
And we need to be doing the same thing, actually. Matter of fact, do you have any colony ships in construction?
Yeah, I do. I have one in construction right now.
Okay. All right, I'm going to the next turn.
Okay, and I shall do the same.
Okay, as soon as I colonize this planet in Rayla, I'll start working on military defenses. Oh, look, see? So our trade agreement's finished, our research finished. I got 38 credits, and I got 73 research points from that. So now, I'm going to reach out to you again and say, hey, buddy, give me a trade treaty. And can we do, why won't it let us do research again? Oh, insufficient funds. Damn it. All right, well, we can do a trade treaty.
Okay, and I shall accept that trade treaty. Alright, so my next destroyer is on its way. How many turns is it going to take? 4 turns to get to that warp point. Oh, well, 3 turns to get to that warp point to join up with the other one. But I think at that point we've got enough there to go and invade that area.
Probably, but all we're going to be able to do is harass them and destroy facilities. We won't be able to take anything, but that's okay. That's still useful.
Yeah, exactly. I think, you know, it's not a negative for the time being. Alright, anyway, next turn. Just keep on moving them on.
Oh. You just lost a ship.
Ooh, yeah, it was only a scout.
Oh, okay. You were just checking to see what was going on over there?
Yeah, I got well, it was on auto scout, so I suppose it was just heading down there of its own accord.
He was like, "Hey, what's going on?" Dead.
Yeah, well, it's unfortunate for him at the end of the day. He was only a scout though, so no love lost over that one, I'm sorry to say.
Let's see. Okay, so here's an example. I'm on Rayla Prime, which, since it's a Gaia world, has a lot of food potential. So I don't actually have to put anybody in there for it to just stay status quo. So I'm going to leave the one guy in production, and I'm going to build an automated factory, which will take 10 turns. As soon as that's done, then I'll move the guy to food, and essentially the colony is up and running. I mean, I can transfer more population there with the civil transport, but it's fine. It'll grow on its own.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've got another destroyer I can put on the waypoint, and then where's the oh, there's the space factory. Okay.
Going for all of my planets choosing production at the moment. Apparently they've all finished producing stuff all at the same time, as they always do.
Okay, I'm building a military outpost. Remember that since we're allied, it should allow your ships to repair at my military outposts.
Nice. Okay, so build here. Is it worth building any of the defensive structures?
Well, I started to say it and then I lost my train of thought earlier, is that if you've got an exposed colony, a colony that's further up and it's still not quite built up yet, just to keep it safe, you might want to put like a missile base on it. Yeah, like you have a colony in Aquila, right?
Yeah.
I would put a missile base on that colony for now, and until we're sure that somewhere up there, like I said, like Kif is probably ideal. But until we secure, actually, he's going to Kif. He's going to go colonize Kif right now.
Yeah,
that scumbag.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah, it's when I saw the colony ship coming through, I knew that was going to be a pain.
I think you ought to. I think you ought to send. I think you ought to send a destroyer or something up there.
You reckon? Rather than bringing it down to us?
Yeah, because I'm going to build a military outpost here. I've already got a destroyer. I've got another one coming. I can control this front if you want to go harass the humans.
Okay, then, so what I'll do is I'm going to split off the destroyer from the other one then, and I am going to go to Kif. 24 turns though. Oh, they're so slow.
They are. They are.
It's like they're riding one of those mobility scooters.
Remember at the very beginning when I was so excited about that wormhole? Now you know why. Yeah. Now the wormhole was not idyllic for us, but if it would have been like, if they would have been closer, like closer to our systems to get to it, it would have been really sweet.
See that now the flipping Persians have basically come to me and go, we want to share charts with you. Yes, because you've got no scouts left.
Right,
basically boxed you into a corner.
Yes, no.
I think not.
No, you're screwed, cat people. You are screwed.
Yeah, there's nothing here for you. You are done.
Okay, I'm gonna move in. Let's see.
What's the plan here? Are we moving into their territory?
Yeah, I'm gonna move to the other side of. I'm basically gonna hold on the other side, and then we'll just keep moving stuff over there, and then when we feel comfortable, we can pounce on them.
Yeah, cool.
Right, no pun intended.
Yeah. Oh dear, Mal. Oh dear. Okay. I'm just gonna advance to the next turn then.
And I want to make sure people understand too. We're on turn 51, so to have an open conflict, this is super early. Like, it might not seem like it, but it is super early.
Yeah. That's it. We said we were going to play aggressively to get this to be a bit more of an action-packed series, and I think we're doing a good job. I don't really complain at the fact that we really are taking it to them.
The Academy is working.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see. Advanced Data Center... or Super Alloys, or Advanced Construction. Actually, I'm going for Advanced Construction. Yeah, that's what I'm going for. View the tech tree. So one of the biggest things that you can do is you can go engineering and then advanced engineering, and then it opens up a choice of advanced construction, super alloys, or ion fission.
I'm on advanced engineering now. So.
Okay, so the next one up, advanced construction, is one of the ones that you'll be able to pick off of that branch, and that will allow you to have access to what's called battle pods. So those things are... They make your ships expensive, but I mean, you can just trounce your opponents for quite a while if you have those.
Okay, no worries.
So they go into
What I
those.
shall aim for then.
You know those
nonetheless.
special slots on the ships that we
Yes,
basically
of course.
don't use? The battle pods are one of the actual really good specials, and they increase the available space for weapons. Basically, you just like strap on extra stuff to the ship.
Nice. Nice. Sounds like a plan. Oh, and now the Cylons want to trade charts. Everybody wants to trade charts.
I would trade charts with them because the
Yeah?
reality is they already had a scout beyond your lines. You're not going to be giving them... I mean, you're basically going to be giving them my star charts. And that's
Yeah.
fine if it gives you a diplomatic boost with them, because we don't... That's not somebody we want to go to war with. The Sakura,
Okay, then.
fine. Martian Pride, fine. Even the humans. But the Cylons, we really just want to be nice with them.
Okay, well, I've done that then. So what have we... Oh, look, now I've got the whole of the map uncovered now.
Do you? Oh,
They are actually really close by. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly propose a trade of charts with you.
that would be nice. Thanks.
Share charts, share, propose. Now you should have the whole galaxy uncovered. Whole universe, I suppose.
Where are they?
They're was it Kalbla? They're literally just next to me.
Oh, there they are. Mentars right there. Oh, I didn't realize they were that close. Okay.
Yes, they're right next to us, really. But then again, we did pick medium, didn't we? So
Yeah, we did. And this is the reason why. Well, I think we're out of time for this one, though.
oh no.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You want to take us out?
All right, well then, ladies and gents, thank you for joining me and Mal for another Master of Orion online multiplayer co-op. It has been so much fun. I hope you're enjoying it. Remember to click that little thumbs up in the bottom corner if you're enjoying it, and to let us know that we should make more of this, because obviously you really want to see more, don't you? We know you do. Yes, you do. You know you do. But still, nonetheless, thank you so much. And of course, from myself, see you later. And of course, Mal.
See you later. Thanks, guys.
See you soon.